Right guys, welcome back. It's just me on my own today. Self-isolating, social distancing has meant that we can't do videos the normal way. So what you're going to find across the next couple of weeks probably is some videos just from me, some videos just from Muggsy. We're going to do our best to make sure you guys get your toy fix while all this craziness in the world is going on. So it's just a video because we had this awesome box of goodies turn up as a care package from our good friend Dave, so thank you very much, Dave. So yeah, let's go through it. I'm Ben and this is Buggsy's Toy Box. So guys, as I said, care package from Dave had some awesome stuff in it. Some stuff for me, some stuff for Muggsy. Luckily for me, it was more geared towards me than it was Muggsy, so thank you very much, Dave. There's loads of really cool bits, loads of stuff that's going straight into the cabinet to go with figures and bits and pieces. Right, to kick things off, I tell you what, we'll go with the more obscure bits to start off with. I say obscure, they're not figures, but we do have some awesome card backs. Right, so we've got the Sewer Samurai Leo card back, which is awesome. So as you can see there, I think this is the 44 card back. You can see all the bits and pieces, all the other figures from the lines, the accessories and stuff, and all the little sort of file cards. So that was awesome. Thank you, dude. Right, next off, we have Triceraton with a weird illustration of a rat. I don't mean weird, I just mean a bit different. But that is cool. As you can see from the top, as we always like it, unpunched. So that was cool, thank you very much, mate. But my favourite out of the three has to be this unpunched 10-back Hero Donatello card. This is awesome. I'm going to have to work out a way of displaying these. I was FaceTiming with Muggsy earlier, and he suggested framing them. So putting the three of these in some frames would be really cool, because I think if I put them at the back of the cabinets, they just won't get to be seen in all their glory. I've still got to work out what to do with all my carded figures, to be fair, because at the moment they're just in a box. But I'll work that out. Right, was also very kind enough to give us a carded Mumra, one of the Old Man Mumras from the new series, which came out 2011, I think, for these. So that's really cool. We got a few of these already, so that'll go nicely with those. Thank you very much, mate. Some more turtles. 80s, the Bebop and Rocksteady 80s Leo. So that's cool. It's a bit like the undercover ones that you get in the old school lines. So that was awesome to have one of those. Thanks, mate. Some Star Wars, some Black Series. Got Rey and BB-8. I think with all this social isolation, I'm going to get on and watch The Mandalorian, like I keep saying I'm going to do. So sign up to Disney Plus and do that. So that's awesome. Thanks, mate. The last one that's not loose figure-wise, yeah, loose figures or accessories, was you're very kind enough to include this mask lunchbox for Muggsy. I'll come around this side. So this is awesome. I think Muggsy's got this one already, but what he doesn't have, which are always missing in these, is the flask. And as I was FaceTiming, showing Muggsy these earlier, because he hasn't been able to see them, because I've been working from home and isolating since these turned up, is that, obviously we're still with the cap on, this has obviously never been used because it's still got the instruction manual. How cool is that? So that is awesome. Once I get to see Muggsy and I can give him these, they will be going straight in his collection, and I'm sure you'll see some pictures on Instagram. So that was awesome. Thank you, dude. Right, loose bits and pieces now. We got this really cool 2012 Shredder. So that's cool. Big figure as well. Bigger than the normal ones. So that was cool. We've got... See, Muggsy said this to me earlier, and I can't remember who he said he thought it was, but it's from the line with Flash Gordon, Ming the Merciless. Is it Defenders of the Earth? Planeteers? I've probably got that totally wrong. What I'll do is I'll stick something in the bottom, because I'll have found out by the time the video goes out. So yeah, that's him. We got an Egon, Fright Features, with his tie intact, that does work, which is awesome. On the line of the thought of Ghostbusters, actually, here they a couple of Fright Features weapons. Now, doing some research, this goes to Super Fright Features Winston. And I believe this one was normal Winston? Normal Fright Features Winston? I might have got that wrong as well. I'll tell you what, I'll put something at the bottom. Right, loose figure wise, a couple more for Muggsy. The Penguin, which is awesome. These are from the Arkham City, Arkham Asylum. So he came as a double pack with Scythe. I'll put a picture up over my face now and have him over here. So that's the double pack he came from. And a 4-pack, this one came from, is Scarecrow. This is an awesome figure. Loads of articulation, loads of extra bits and pieces in there. And his hand is pretty cool as well. Check that out. All the spiny, needly bits are all still there. I'll put it on the right side and get it in focus. That is an awesome, awesome figure. I'll put a picture up now, the pack he came from. So those are really cool. Thank you again, dude. Right, some Turtles memorabilia now. We've got an awesome Donatello watch. Burger King. So put that on the floor. Raphael window sticker. One of those ones with the suckers on the back. Another one of those, which I've got, but I haven't got one with the sucker on. So that completes that one. Tiny little sort of Turtles coin bag, little rucksack. Hero Turtles. This is clean as anything, so that is awesome, awesome to find. Some Turtles shoelaces. So they're cool. Something a bit different. Leonardo sort of belt clip. That's awesome. That'll go in the case with all the others. And these. So they're from the newer Nickelodeon Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. There's one of these shell shooters, which is cool. 60 different shells to collect, apparently. And a plasticine, or make your own plasticine Donatello. So that's cool. Thank you very much for those, mate. And he was also really kind and gave me loads of Turtles accessories. And a couple of vehicles and figures. So we've got the cheapskate. The motorbike, which is really, really nice, not broken at all. The only thing it's missing, which these always are, is the little buckets at the front, which sort of like you can put stuff in them, ping them and shoot them and stuff. But that's awesome for those two. Thank you, mate. Couple of figures. So there was 2 original 88 Michelangelos, both with belts, one with double nunchucks as well. So that was really cool. A wacky action Mikey. As you can see, he's got this little twister in there with 2 of his weapons. So you've got his shield, sort of breakdancing shield, and the snake, whatever this was. I don't even know what you would call it. So that was awesome. Thanks, mate. Along with the wacky actions, also wacky action Donatello. This, I've got one of these only recently, is the hardest one to find that's not broken, because these feet snap off all the time. Comes with his belt, and you can tell these are the wacky action belts because they've got the coloured letters that match the colours of the turtles. And I've got loads of sets of accessories for these, so I can pair those up, and that's awesome. Because you used to be able to put this in the bath and they'd swim along. How awesome is that? They made quite a few turtles actually you could put in the bath, like Ray Phillip with his changing colours and stuff. So that was cool. A couple of mask figures. I'm terrible with the names of these, so this one I can't remember, but I'll put it in the below. I remember this dude because he's got a moustache, and it always makes me think of Dan when we talk about moustache, Dan Plastic. So here's Mr. Julio Lopez with his moustache. And I want to say this is Bruce Sato, but I may have got him and the first guy confused. So I'll put his name, if it's not Bruce Sato, down below. A few more bits and pieces, guys. I won't keep you too long. Obviously, love that all the turtles came with their brown weapons. So I've got a Splinter cane sheath. A couple of these. I don't really know what they were called. I'm terrible with the names of these. Raph's side that's not chewed, because you never find those that are not chewed. One of these weapons, which I believe they all came with. And a weapons rack. See me just behind that. Ooh. So those were cool. Thank you very much, Dave. And last few bits. What I believe, is it the Super Splinters knee pads? Or spiky knee pad. Both of Pizza Face's discs, which is awesome. The two different ones. You see one with a turtle on, one with like a rat. Yeah, rat and some fish bones. The mutating Donatello, one where they changed from a turtle down into a like not a Ninja Turtle. Both of his bow staffs. So that is awesome because the one I've got in the case doesn't have them. So keep an eye out and I'll take some pictures of those because I've finally got all 4 of those as well. And whatever this is, I'm not sure. It's the same colour as Wacky Action Mikey's weapons, but it's not from those. I know that because it's not one of the ones I've got and I've done quite a lot of research on them, even though I don't know the names. And a belt from what I believe is one of the knockoff turtles. As you can tell, because there's no actual letter on the front of it to tell you whose belt it was. But that'll give me something to do while I'm quarantined and off. But as we said, thank you so much today for that care package. It's massively appreciated. You didn't ever need to send us, but it's, you know that we love it, really love it so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. As I said, guys, we are self-isolating. We are in quarantine. I myself am high risk because I've got asthma. So from what the government have just said, I think it's 12 weeks isolation for me. Yay. So it does mean I get a lot of chance to tidy my toy room and stuff up, take some pictures of the collection, show you guys. We could do a couple of videos on our own collections just to sort of show you guys some behind the scenes footage of what it looks like in both of the places we film and some of our favourite bits and pieces. If there's anything in particular that you guys want to see from us, let us know in the bottom. Stay safe, guys. Please, please, please exercise this social distancing. I know everyone's banging on about it and you probably don't want to hear it from me because you come away from that to look at toy stuff, but it will save lives. That's the long and the short of it. So yeah, guys, stay safe. And as always, keep it unpunched.